The Red Hot Chili Peppers net worth ranked. Hey guys, today we're going to list the Red Hot Chili Peppers net worth ranked. Let's get right into it. Number 8. Hillel Slovak, $1.5 million. Hillel Slovak was the founding father of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, a legendary rock band. Slovak, in addition to being the band's creator and founder, was a significant contributor to the group. He was a huge influence and inspiration to his teammates. Unfortunately, the Chili Peppers' debut album was released without him, but they later returned and recorded 2 albums after his death in 1988. Number 7. Josh Klinghoffer, $10 million. After a long hiatus from making music, the Chili Peppers made their live return in January 2010 with Josh Klinghoffer on guitars. At MusiCares, the concert was to pay tribute to Neil Young with a cover of A Man Needs a Maid. A month after the live tribute, they announced Klinghoffer as the band's new lead guitarist, taking over for John Frusciante. This is not the first time a band member has been replaced. Many band members leave their bands to pursue solo careers. Klinghoffer made his debut with the Red Hot Chili Peppers on their 10th album. Before officially joining the band, Josh served as their backup touring guitarist until he was promoted and eventually left the band in 2019 to make way for Frusciante's return. Klinghoffer amassed a net worth of $10 million after joining the legendary band group. Number 6. Jack Irons, $15 million. Jack Stephen Irons, the Red Hot Chili Peppers' founding drummer, had a $15 million net worth. He was the former drummer for Pearl Jam. He also collaborated with artists such as Joe Strummer and the Latino Rockabilly War, Red Cross, Raging Slab, Spinneret, and the Les Claypool Frog Brigade. Irons was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of the legendary rock band in 2012. Number 5. Dave Navarro, $20 million. Dave Navarro made his first appearance with the band as their guitarist at Woodstock in 1994. He went on brief tours with the band, including headlining appearances as the Rolling Stones opening act. Because of Navarro's lack of interest in the music genre, his relationship with the band began to deteriorate. Navarro has a $20 million net worth. As a lead guitarist, he amassed enormous wealth, comparable to the highest paid guitarists in the world. Aside from his contributions to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he had other solo projects and released a solo album. Number 4. John Frusciante, $20 million. Frusciante rose to prominence as the ultimate guitarist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, releasing albums such as Californication and By the Way. He also sings and provides backup vocals for the band. The singer, songwriter, and producer is worth $20 million. After taking a long break from the band in 2009, his return in 2019 enthralled fans. Mother's Milk was Frusciante's first album with the band. During his absence, Frusciante missed numerous albums with the band because he was too busy working on his solo career and collaborating with other artists. But unlike the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he did not sell millions of records or sell out arenas during his solo career. Frusciante explained that his departure from the band has nothing to do with the reasons stated. His first performance with the Chili Peppers after a 13-year hiatus was on February 8, 2020, at a memorial service for late film producer Andrew Burkle, son of billionaire Ronald Burkle, held by the Tony Hawk Foundation. Number 3. Chad Smith, $90 million. Chad Smith, the ultimate drummer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, has a net worth of $90 million, making him the band's 3rd wealthiest member. Chad Smith was not the band's first drummer, and he is not an original member, unlike Anthony Kiedis and Flea. Mother's Milk, the band's 4th overall album, was his first album with the band after joining. For over 30 years, he has been banging and fueling beats for the band. Chad first joined the band in 1988 and has been an integral part of its success ever since. Smith was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alongside the other members of the Chili Peppers in 2012, owing to his long service to the legendary band group. Outside of the Chili Peppers, Smith collaborated with a variety of bands and artists. He's collaborated with bands such as Chickenfoot, Chad Smith's Bombastic Meat Beats, and The Chicks. Chad has also collaborated with artists such as Johnny Cash, Post Malone, Lana Del Rey, and many more. Number 2. Anthony Kiedis, $155 million. Anthony Kiedis, the well-known leader of the Chili Peppers and one of the band's original members, comes in 2nd place with a net worth of $155 million. Though he primarily works with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he has done some work with other artists that has provided him with the majority of his income. For him, the band's legacy is without a doubt one of the greatest, as the band's leader primarily performs for the band with some of the most extraordinary musical acts of all time. He'd been tearing up the stage since the 1980s. To this day, the band is still on tour, selling out venues all over the world. Number 1. Flea, $150 to $160 million. The Australian-born American rock musician is the Chili Peppers' wealthiest member, with an estimated net worth of $150 to $160 million. Flea has the highest net worth of the Chili Peppers, according to Celebrity Net Worth. During the band's rise to fame, the musician sold millions of records. He has had a much busier schedule than the other Chili Peppers. He co-founded the Silver Lake Conservatory of Music in 2001. He has also worked with notable artists such as Alanis Morissette, Young MC, Johnny Cash, Incubus, and Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.